Welcome back to Spoder and Golf. I'm Jeremy here in Southern Ohio at our backyard golf hole. Alright, in today's episode, we're going to get an update on that green. It's been exactly 7 days ago since we done that work to the green. With some deep advice from our local superintendent, today we're going to mow it for the first time in 7 days. We're just kind of letting it grow out. Less traffic, less footprints on that green to let that new seed, just let everything kind of try to heal up on its own. However, that greens mower, we was at 0.12, I believe. We're going to raise that up to probably 0.2 or so to give us a little more height. And I got a new tool. I watch Fried Eggs Golf Channel. They're only 3 or 4 hours away. Randy and Scuba Steve, they just had a video a week or so ago. So as soon as I saw this gauge they bought, I was buying it myself. I don't remember how much it cost. You know, they're so big. They've got a great channel. They get things like that kind of given to them so they can promote the product, and it worked. I bought one just because I saw they had one. I was like, well, I gotta have one if they got one. So here we are at the green. I'm not real impressed so far, I'll tell you that. I don't see no new seed popping up yet. Absolutely no new seed. Oh, I didn't get no footage. You can still see the dozer sitting up there this weekend, this Saturday. I actually took out a bunch of trees. So we've gained, by me taking some of those trees out, that you see that, you kind of see that gap? I gained about an hour and a half of good sunlight each and every morning. Now that sunlight won't be the same pattern, you know, in April, May, but the most critical time of the year for the diseases to kind of grow and give me fits, that's the sun pattern that we can get an extra hour, hour and a half of sun. I hate taking out trees, but I think it's better. I know we got some shadows shooting with us, but we still have these spots, and maybe there is a little seed coming up. All right, so I see teeny bits of new seed coming up. Like I said, 7 days since we planted that. I really thought it'd see a little bit better. Conditions have been not real hot, kind of, it's been plenty of moisture. I've been wetting it down when we didn't have moisture, trying to keep it moist. So let's get that new tool out. Let's adjust that mower. You know, this episode, guys, is gonna be nothing exciting. I'd like to continue to get one episode out a week, and I'm always tinkering, doing something back here. It's not always, you know, earth-shattering cool stuff, but if you like what I'm doing, this is what I do. I mean, I'm always tinkering. So I guess today's episode, the title will be Tinkering on My Backyard Golf Hole. There we go. Titles suck. I hate coming up with titles. This is not an unboxing video, but you're seeing this as I'm seeing it for the first time. This little thing looks very important. Got some instructions, handy dandy case. Ta-da! And not to draw this video out, but I need just a bed knife too, so I'm pretty sure it's not gonna cut paper. So we need just a bed knife. Let's see what we got right now. We are at 0.149. I remember what I told you I was cutting at. On this side, we're at 0.16. All right, so we're gonna turn 1 click, 2 clicks. Slide that up in there. An upward angle a little bit. Alright, so now we're gonna go adjusting height. Loosen that one. Got one more over here. Where you at there, you booger? Alright, so both of those are loose. And we're gonna go lefty-loosey. .19. Okay, that's a 0.2. I think you can see that gauge. It's at 0.18 now, so we want to get that dial up to the 0, which would make it at a 0.2. Perfect. Now we'll double check the other side. That one stayed pretty daggone close, but we can crank her just a little bit. All right, we're gonna call it a win. We're gonna lock these nuts down. We're gonna mow the green. I think another interesting note that you might question about what I'm getting ready to do is the fact that I am not going to collect these clippings. I put down some granular fertilizer last night along with another round of fungicide, which makes the green have a little tint to it. So we don't want to pick up that granular fertilizer, so we're going to mow without the basket. And I should probably know this, but does anybody watching know what this lever does here? I've never figured out what it's supposed to do. It goes down to the gearbox, and I see it moves something. Please leave me a comment if you know what this does. It might be, this is probably why we got the disease on the green, because I'm not using the red lever. Alright, let's see if this bad boy will start up. I've got the bed knife too tight. The reel's not turning. Now we gotta adjust that. Obviously, I want to show you, I can make these videos look like I'm the smartest man alive. I can do it all, but I want you to see my trials and tribulations, my jackups. That's what it's all about, right? Well, there you have it. It didn't cut much off at all, but I'll probably mow again. I'll probably wait 2 or 3 days, mow it again at that height, and then eventually, yeah, I'm gonna bring it back down, back where we want it. I really, really think we're gonna have this thing ready for our fall golf. I do. We've got somebody coming in October. I really want this thing to be nice, and I fought myself all week. But this west side of this green, this west side, I think we're gonna go ahead and make it bigger. I can add about 800 square foot to this green. I just got to pull the trigger and I need to do it quick because our ideal, our perfect growing conditions are right around the corner. And that's a project I could probably do easily in a weekend. But it's just a matter of putting the time together on a weekend to get 2 good 10, 12-hour days in to get it done. So that might be the next episode. I don't know. After all that hoopla, all that stuff I jumped through, I will get better. You know, I don't make these videos so you feel sorry for me. And I also don't make them so I look like a fool. More often than not, I look like a fool, but I'm learning, I'm trying, and you know, this is year 2, almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years October since I planted this green. We've obviously had our fair share of troubles, but I think I'll mow it one more time in a few days at that same height, 0.2, and then slowly bring it back down. And then hopefully with the conditions that we're having are ideal. I do feel better about it. I do feel like that's the best I felt about it since the subscribers tournament. Actually, since I got back from New Hampshire in the middle of July. Do you feel good about it? That's my question. Guys, tinkering with Spud Run, that was tonight's episode. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing with us. Spud Run Golf, over and out.